Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I'm going to give you seven, there we go, seven. So, yeah, that's still seven, dumbass. 7 amber fragrances that are perfect for the fall and wintertime. Don't mind the thumbnail, I'm just being me, alright? So I'm being a little bit goofy, a little bit clickbait. Now, with these ones here, you're going to have a mixture of sexy, but some are definitely going to be very manly. These are all designer except for one. First one is uber sexy that unfortunately is discontinued, but just look around because when you get your nose on it, game over. Game over. It's just got so much goddamn sex appeal, it's not even funny. Prada Amber Intense. I got this bottle last year because of Rush, and unfortunately, the sprayer cap is lodged in here, so I gotta fix that, but I could definitely smell this one here. Lots of amber, myrrh, the myrrh, oh, definitely front and center. There's saffron, sandalwood, patchouli with some sexy ass vanilla. Ambery, resinous, a little balsamic, a little smoky, woody, semi-sweet, but jeez, this stuff is sexy. Like this is adult sexy. Like this is 30 plus and sexy, but if you're in your 20s and you like it, shit, wear it. Cause this, like, you gotta be on your A game when you're wearing this one here. When I smelled this back in the day, and I had a bottle back in the day, and I sold a lot of stuff, and I wish I didn't. I thought that this was like male gigolo sexy. Was I wrong? There is a certain class to it, and definitely a certain maturity, but this stuff here, it just smells what like a 30 plus gentleman who is on his A game. Swag, confidence, suit and tie, or just like really good sense of style, who knows how to dress, would wear. Number 2, this is discontinued, the entire brand. The entire brand of Ferrari, Mr. Ferrari right here, Ferrari without a paycheck, the brand ambassador to Ferrari. They discontinued all their fragrance, and because I already stated Ferrari, you already know it's going to be Amber Essence. This is still available, however, on perfumeonline.ca for 46 bucks Canadian. That's less than $40 USD, and they do deliver from what I know. But I also think that you can get this at MaximumDeals.com or Maximum Fragrance, something like that, for about 60 bucks, which in my opinion, it's still good. This is going to be one of the more bad boy ones in this list. So there's definitely coriander and nutmeg that warm it up. You're going to get the olibanum and the amber to man it up. It's very warm, but there's definitely that patchouli, and for me it's like a bit of a smoky type of patchouli, if that makes any sense, which probably doesn't. But there is like there's a certain smokiness to it with like a musky undertone. Masculine, but classy at the same time. This will go very well with a tuxedo, but most certainly with a leather jacket and a black tee. Number 3, when the original came out in 2008, it was so new, revolutionary, super sexy, made the brand millions, and I mean millions of dollars. Dolce & Gabbana, but we're gonna have to go with the flanker, the one Eau de Parfum. This lasts longer than the original. The original on my skin, I get about 5 to 6 hours, which I can't complain. A lot of people only get like 3, and a lot of people do complain about this one that it only lasts no more than 5 to 6. I get 8 to 9. This smells very similar to the original. It's just a more intense version. But you're gonna get the ginger, which warms it up, but definitely energizes it. You're gonna get the cardamom, the coriander. You're gonna get some nice, sexy tobacco, cedar, but also that amber. This is sexy, but it's classy at the same time. Like you could dress this leather jacket, black tee. If you want to wear a white tee, by all means, but you just might stain it. To a suit and tie, to a tuxedo. This is adult sexy, not juvenile sexy. This is for the grown-ups. But if you're in your 20s, 25 and up, you could rock it. But for me, it's more like it gives off like a 30-year-old and up. Just that confidence, that adult sort of swag. Let's go with a niche, and that's gonna be Atkinsons Amber Empire. I'm gonna keep plugging in this one until you people, and I do mean you people, fragheads, okay? Fragheads need to get on this, because this stuff here is sexy, but it's classy. That adult sort of sexiness, man. Amber, vanilla, oolong tea, sandalwood, incense. The incense is what mans it up along with that sandalwood a little bit, but this is actually quite sweet with that vanilla. The myrrh itself does add that ambery touch. You're gonna get that oolong tea, and there is a powdery quality to this. This just might smell better on a woman than a man. But this is for like the modern day gentleman, someone who likes to dress up in suit and tie, sense of fashion, your metrosexual, cosmopolitan kind of guy. There's nothing masculine, nothing bad boy about it. Alright, so if you're one of those alpha men, you're not gonna like it. So, because you're gonna think that this is a soy boy type of scent. And if you have that type of mentality, you're not mature enough to wear something like this. Next one, Hugo Boss, their luxury line, Velvet Amber. This is a very basic fragrance. Resins, amber, and vanilla. Oh my god. Andrea from Curly Scent smelled this and she thought it was absolutely sexy. I sent her a bottle of this. Hopefully she talks about it soon. Because it's such an amazing fragrance. Now, it's kind of like this one here, where it leans a little bit more towards the women, but if you're a modern day gentleman, cosmopolitan kind of guy, this is something that you might like. Nothing bad boy. You have to be mature to wear this. Grown and sexy, a little powdery, sweet, ambery, resinous. This will go very well with a suit and tie, a sense of fashion. But like ladies, if you have that, like when women dress up in like, you know, like a nice pair of boots with a turtleneck, this will go very well with that. Well, this will go very well with an evening gown as well. The last two, let's stick with one brand, Dunhill. Let's go with a cheapie first, Pursuit. Bad boy, but classy. This one here has amber, of course, incense, cedar, sandalwood, and more. There is a little smoky incense, very ambery, very woody. Tuxedo, sense of style, suit and tie, leather jacket, black tea. And last but not least, Dunhill, once again, but Arabian Desert. Dunhill is a great brand that caters towards the guys, but depending on where you are in the world, this might be considered a unisex fragrance, because I know that in the Middle East, a lot of women would wear something like this because it has rose, oud, it's got incense, saffron, and of course, amber. But for me, it's just a difference of culture. I find that this leans a lot more towards the guys because of that amber, the incense, the saffron, and most certainly the oud. The rose itself is what adds that gentlemanly component, but it definitely does have that bad boy feel because of the oud itself. I'm not a big lover of oud, but this fragrance here I really do like. It's classy, it's mysterious, it's mature. So bad boy, in some ways, I will definitely state, if you're a bad boy who does not mind wearing something that has a little rose, this is something that you might like. But this will go very well with a suit and tie and a tuxedo. Guys, that's it. That is 7 great amber fragrances. Any reviews that I've done on these fragrances, they will all be down in the description box below, just in case you want to check those out. And what videos to watch next? Well, because that this is fall and winter, why don't you check out the incense list that I did right here, and whatever pops up right here. If you like this very video, please leave me one of these. I thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.